start again. This meeting of the Planning Board of the City of Elizabeth will now come to order. This meeting of the Planning Board of the City of Elizabeth convened this Thursday, the first day of March 2012, has been duly advertised in accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-6, as a specially scheduled meeting published as part of the annual meeting schedule. Notice that this meeting has been furnished in the Star Ledger on Friday, January 27, 2012. The notices in case to be heard will also published in the Star Ledger at least 10 days before today. Marta, please call the roll.
Councilman Goldman.
Here.
Commissioner Gonzalez. Here. Commissioner Carvalho. Here. Commissioner Callahan.
Here.
Commissioner Brown.
Here.
Secretary Urban.
Here.
Commissioner Shalcross.
Here.
Commissioner Nunes.
Here.
Vice Chairman Ross. Chairman Haas.
Will everyone rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd like to open by extending the board's condolences to our esteemed attorney on loss of his father. We wish you only good memories of your dad and only good things in the future for your family. Minutes of the February 2nd, 2012 meeting are before you. Can we have a motion to accept? Motion by Commissioner Carvalho, second by Commissioner Brown. Well, please call the roll. I'm a little thrown over by the fact that that standing is over
Councilman
there.
Goldman.
Aye.
Commissioner Gonzalez. Commissioner Carvalho. Aye. Commissioner Callahan. Commissioner Brown. Aye. Secretary Urban.
Aye.
Commissioner Shalcross.
Aye.
Chairman Haas.
Aye.
Commissioner Nunes.
Okay, we have a series of resolutions before us. First of the resolutions is in the matter of Oaks at Westminster Urban Renewal LLC, application P07-11, decided on February 2nd. That is 328-460 Irvington Avenue, also known as Block 11, lots 451 and 1199A. Can I have a motion?
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Moved by Councilman Goldman. Seconded by Commissioner Brown. Mark, please call the roll.
Councilman Goldman.
Aye.
Commissioner Carvalho. Aye. Commissioner Brown. Aye. Secretary Urban.
Aye.
Commissioner Shalcross.
Aye.
Commissioner Nunes. Aye. Chairman Haas.
Aye. Next item of business is P0811, matter of Westminster Heights Urban Renewal LLC, also decided on February 2nd, 2012, 328-460 Irvington Avenue, also known as Block 11, lots 451B and 451C. May I have a motion?
Move the application.
Moved by Secretary Urban.
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Goldman. Mark, please call the roll.
Councilman Goldman.
Aye.
Commissioner Carvalho. Aye. Commissioner Brown. Aye. Secretary Urban. Aye. Commissioner Shalcross.
Aye.
Commissioner Nunes. Aye. Chairman Haas.
Aye. Okay, the next item is a resolution in the matter of H&S Construction and Mechanical. The application is P11-11, decided February 2nd. The address is 715-723 Bayway Avenue.
Councilman Gollman.
Aye.
Commissioner Cavallo. Aye. Commissioner Brown. Aye. Secretary Urban. Aye. Commissioner Shelcroft.
Aye.
Commissioner Nunes. Aye. Chairman Hahn.
Aye. Resolution in the matter of Fernando Pereira, application P13-11, also decided February 2nd, 2012, 825 to 829 Jackson Avenue. May I have a motion?
Move, Mr. Chairman.
Moved by Councilman Goldman.
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Chapman. Mark, please call the roll.
Councilman Gollman.
Aye.
Commissioner Cavallo. Aye. Commissioner Brown. Aye. Secretary Urban. Aye. Commissioner Shelcroft.
Aye.
Commissioner Nunes. Aye. Chairman Hahn.
Aye. We have one more resolution, authorizing the award of contract
Where's the contract?
for professional services to the law firm of Skrinsky Hollenbach. It is the same contract as it was last year. I know we just got this from the legal department. So may I have a motion on this contract?
Motion to approve.
I think you guys sweat. Motion by Commissioner Cavallo.
Second.
Second by Councilman Goldman. Mark, please call the roll.
Councilman Gollman.
Aye.
Commissioner Gonzalez. Aye. Commissioner Cavallo. Aye. Commissioner Callahan.
Aye.
Commissioner Brown. Secretary Urban.
Aye.
Commissioner Shelcroft.
Aye.
Chairman Hahn.
Aye. Okay, we have two ordinances that were.
Aye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
I just want to call your attention in your packages. You received a copy of an ordinance of the City Council, I believe, passed on first reading and this past Tuesday adopted the ordinance for the redevelopment, the amendments adopting the amendments for the redevelopment plan for the Trumbull Street redevelopment area, which we sent to them last month, and an ordinance adopting the amendments for the redevelopment plan of the Kapkowski Road redevelopment. So I just want, that's FYI, so you're aware of the fact that sometimes when we send something to City Council, it actually happens. Redevelopment review planning P0212 550 562 Broadway, Portalia Development LLC. Mr. Sanchez. So one Commissioner Nunes, Commissioner Gonzalez, Commissioner Callahan. You were here last month, but this is now being started fresh, so you can participate in this hearing.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. For the record, one thing on behalf of the application, as Chairman, just advise you were here last month with this application, which is tabled, and is here back to the application to be heard. Try and put the project in its, I believe, its proper perspective. This application for the subdivision of the property is really, we are developing a portion of an application that was before you back in 2008 and was approved by this board in 2008 for a subdivision of this property and other properties in the immediate area for 53 two-family residential dwellings. For many reasons, the project could not be completed. And however, my client wishes to develop a portion of those 53 lots which were previously approved. So we are here to subdivide property with approval for 6 lots. One of the lots has an existing two-family house, and then we are subdividing the other 2 lots and construct 5 two-family homes. Also, as part of this application, the city has already vacated a portion of the road to allow for 5 lots to be constructed, etc. That vacating of the road has already been accomplished. So here we are. It's really lots that were previously approved subdivision are a major project. We're back because we're abandoning the other project and just concentrating on this particular lot.
I'm going to ask you first.
Please.
Would you stand up for a minute, please? Victor, you vote your solemnly swear the testimony you give this evening will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do, Victor Benedra, City Planner.
Your name and address, please, sir.
Cresthill, New Jersey.
Mr. Lucibello, you are the managing member, the main member of the LLC that Puerto Vallarta Development LLC, is that correct?
Yes.
And you heard my brief overview of the project. Was my description of the project correct?
Yes.
And in essence, there's one property that's already been developed as an existing two-family home.
Yes.
And you have to, should the board approve this application, construct two-family homes in the other 5 lots. Is that correct?
Yes.
The rest of the project has been abandoned. Is that correct?
Yes.
And really, in a nutshell, that's the application. My client is here for whatever clarifications or questions that you may have. Mr. Guerra is here to address the variances that are needed. And here we are.
Commissioners, you've heard Mr. Lucibello's testimony. Mr. Lucibello's testimony, and are there any questions?
Mr. Chairman, thank you. Yeah, I believe at the last meeting, I had brought some question about underground piping, but since that time, thanks to Mr. Benegger, we have resolved that situation, and I don't know if any other commission wants to for him to elaborate on it, but I'm very satisfied with what I'm looking for, and unless somebody in the commission would like to ask a question, I'm ready to move forward.
Vic, do you have any comments to follow?
Yeah, I'll just briefly add to that. This was a part of it, as Mr. Sanchez stated, be part of a much larger project. Hopefully they're going to go ahead with it. This is just the first phase. What held up this project was before the municipality had to vacate the roadway, which it has done. The council has vacated the roadway, giving possession of the land to the owners on both sides. Mr. Lucibello, looking at when to start, finish this side of the road, actually Broadway. There are a number of new homes built there already. They did a nice job. The reason why you see the houses step in and out, that's why they're going for one of these variances. That was a request by the Director of Policy and Planning back at the time if we were going to construct about 25 homes in that lot, we didn't want them all the same distance to the front yard. So they put us in groups of 5 were closed, and the next 5 stepped back. And it gave me a little break. So Mr. Lucibello is looking to continue on the way the block was originally, and finish it off the way we originally started constructing it. Also, since that time, since there were some questions, I've met with the engineering department, and in discussions with the engineering department, they looked at the pipes in question. They stated that there isn't a problem with the pipe network in the area, that the flooding that did occur, most of typically occur during leaves and things blocking the inlets at the intersection of Livingston and 6th Street, and that there isn't a problem there. And he also reviewed that this proposal is looking to construct detention basins, and there'll be less impervious coverage after they're done, and there'll be detention constructed with this project. And thirdly, I met also again one more time discussing a number of projects. We meet about once a month with Mark Chai. He's a fire safety officer with the City of Elizabeth Fire Department. And Mr. Chai is okay with the vacation of the roadway, and he's fine with the fire trucks utilizing 6th Street. So we've done a due diligence meeting with different departments within the city, and we feel that Mr. Lucibello has agreed there's an existing water line in New Point Road that the councilman did bring up, and Mr. Lucibello will have to relocate that water line so you can't construct houses on top of water lines. So he's in agreement with that, and the other departments that the city hall are fine with this application.
So what you're saying in essence is that all of the objections that caused the tabling of this the last time we met have been addressed and satisfactorily addressed?
That is correct.
We have another witness. Are there any commissioners who have any additional questions? I have another witness.
Just Mr. Guerra, just to go over the variances for the record.
Let's call Mr. Guerra. Thank you, Mr. Dodd.
Jimmy, did you sign this word of testimony or Yes, I did. His name and address.
James Guerra, 55 Jefferson Avenue, Elizabeth.
Mr. Guerra, you are the project engineer, architect, and but first I'd like Mr. Guerra qualified as an architect.
Mr. Guerra is qualified. He has appeared before this board more times than either of us can remember.
Certainly more times than me. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Guerra, you are the architect in charge of the project. Could you please, for the record, expand on the testimony already given, as well as the variances that are needed for the project?
All right, as has been testified to already, basically what this application is proposing to do is take the land that has been assembled and divide it into 6 lots for 2-family homes. One home already exists, so sorry, there's an echo. The result of the application would be, again, taking the land that has been assembled, subdividing it into 6 lots. Each lot we would build a 2-family home. There's one 2-family home that's already existing, so there would be 5 new 2-family homes. On the first page of the drawings, which is G000, on the upper left corner is the zoning information. There are some variances that we're requesting, and again, as Victor has commented on this, these new homes follow down Broadway. There had been previous construction of new homes done a few years ago, and some of the homes were set back, and some were pulled forward, so that it wouldn't be so monotonous going down the street. So for example, lot number 3 is the existing home. That's the lot that's on the first page on the lower right corner to the extreme right. That's an existing home, and as you can see, it's pulled forward slightly. So when we look at the zoning information on the upper left corner, there's the prevailing front yard should be 25 feet. The homes on all of the lots, except lot 3, the first floor is 25 feet back, but then there's balconies up above which overhang that. And so we're asking for a variance to overhang those balconies. Lot number 3, which is the existing home, the front yard on the first floor is 20 feet. Again, that was because the city had recommended that we push these houses back and forth. There's also a variance because there's a corner property, that's lot number XX, which is on the corner of 6th and Broadway. A corner lot has 2 fronts, one front being on Broadway, the other front being on 6th. Typically, we measure from the front yard to the backyard. That recommended depth is always 100 feet. But when we measure from 6th Street front yard to the back, the lot is only 43.85 feet, so it's a variance. And the other variance is a front yard again. And that's on on 6th Street also. That front yard is less than 25 feet.
That's also because of the fact that that's on the corner facing house.
Correct.
It's facing both directions.
Correct. It's actually, we really look at it as a side yard, but since we have two fronts. And those really are the variances. The buildings, as the previously constructed buildings do, have alternating facades on them. Alternating facades. So each house doesn't look identical to its neighbor.
And all the houses look like they have nice basements.
Large.
Have no bathrooms, no for storage. Storage, no. That's fine. Okay.
I'm actually going to go through.
Okay, while Mr. Sanchez is talking to the client, are there any questions from Mr. Clerk? Commissioner Cavallo? Would you use the mic, please?
I have a concern with the parking and how long vehicles are fit.
Chairman, my client has no objection.
If you may want to move that back wall back over so that at least fit 2 cars in the front.
The cars inside?
That's 7 car driving in here. From the side of the door.
You understand the Commissioner's comment? I see what you're saying. So that some parts on the left side car is there, that the right side car is not getting in because the stairway will cut it off. But if that side were a little bit deeper, it would allow for that car to be able to swing around.
If my cell phone measurements are correct,
Self-imagine.
and we move the back wall back about 3 feet each,
Yes?
fit 2 cars.
Okay, we can do that.
Thank you.
Move one wall over, move the left wall
Common
further down.
storage area will be shrunk.
Is that?
The common storage area will be
A little smaller.
closed. Make my calculations.
Okay, so all it is inside the garage.
3 feet, and so that the right side of the car can get around that staircase that comes down and not knock the staircase down.
Okay, we'll do that.
Any other questions? Commissioners, any other comments?
Mr. Garrett, just to reemphasize, you believe that this project is beneficial to the neighborhood and overall positive impact?
The area is zoned as for 3A, which allows 2 family homes. We're proposing 2 family homes. So we're consistent with the zoning there. We believe the new homes obviously be an improvement. The project creates less impervious surface, so we'll be actually minimizing runoff in the neighborhood. So I think it's a good project for the neighborhood.
I have no further questions.
Commissioners, you've heard the testimony. Let me first ask the question. Is there anyone in the audience who has any comments regarding this application? If so, please come forward. Seeing none, Commissioners, what's your pleasure?
Move the application, Mr. Chairman.
Motion by Commissioner Callahan, seconded by Councilman Ballman. Marta, please call the roll.
Councilman Ballman?
Aye.
Commissioner Gonzalez? Aye. Commissioner Cavallo? Aye. Commissioner Callahan? Commissioner Brown? Aye. Secretary Ernie? Commissioner Shelfo?
Aye.
Commissioner Lunis? Aye. Chairman Thomas?
Aye. Seeing no further business, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.